Hi, I'm Valkorum and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm doing a video on 3 different ways to make money in a game called Bum Simulator. This game has just been released via early access, and it's a sandbox game where you live on the streets of Bumsville, where you need to survive by any means necessary. Alright, let's get started, and please remember to like, subscribe or leave a comment as it really does help me out. Begging. This is the easiest way to make money as you already have everything you need to start begging. But keep in mind it's also the least profitable. What we need to do is press tab and then move your mouse down till we get to beg. Then we need to actually make a sign. Alright, you can put whatever you want there. I'm not a great drawer, I'll be first to admit that. You do get graded on this sign.
Yeah, this will work.
C-, that sounds about my school results. So now we're in this mode here. We need to go around and shake our magic cup in front of people. Not everyone will give you money, but some will. And some of the responses are actually quite amusing. You have to walk up right in front of their face.
Leave me alone. Here, good luck.
And we get some money. You can increase your chances of getting more money by adding the character skill Beggar. If you hit C, go to your character screen. There's an option here called Beggar. This will increase your chances of getting more money while begging. The only thing I haven't checked is whether or not you actually get more money depending on your score on your sign. So if anyone knows about that, please feel free to comment below and we'll see if we can get that out to everyone as well. Option 2 is growing and selling eggplants, which I think is a nice little money earner. Plus there's the added benefit that you can use them as food and water. To be able to start this, you need 2 things. First, you need an eggplant seed. There's 2 ways you can get an eggplant seed. One is to find an eggplant, and then you craft that eggplant into seeds at your workbench, or you can directly find the eggplant seeds. When you search for garbage cans, bins or trash, you have a chance of finding an eggplant. Early in the game, you're doing this anyway to get resources, so keep an eye out for any eggplants that you may find. You can find random seeds when you pick up guano, which is the pigeon poo. So as you're wandering around collecting resources, remember to grab every piece, and you can see where you get. So in this case, I got a cucumber seed. But you can get random seeds, and this is another way you can get the eggplant seed. The next thing you need to build is a small flower pot, so you can grow the eggplant. This requires 2 pieces of scrap and 1 nail to build. That's in your garden menu and it's here. So you can see 2 pieces of scrap, 1 nail to build. Once you've got both the flower pot and the eggplant seed, well, it's just a matter of planting them and waiting for them to grow. You don't need any water or any sunlight to grow. You just place a small flower pot somewhere in your base and plant the seeds. So it's as simple as grabbing your seeds and just planting them, simple as that, and wait for them to grow. There are a couple of skills that can help you with growing plants. The first one is green thumb. This allows you the seeds to grow faster. And then the second one is bountiful harvests, which you get more returns from when you harvest them. Once you harvest the eggplants, you can then take them to the pawn shop and sell them. So I've already got a whole bunch here in my inventory. So we'll wander over quickly to the pawn shop. Okay, we're at the pawn shop. At the time of recording this, it's $1.47 per eggplant that you sell. So you need to grab them, chuck them into the box. So you grab as many as you want to grab. So the only drawback is you do actually have to go one at a time. There's no group transfer. So let's just sell 5 stacks, which is 40. Alright, so that's 40 eggplants. Now $1.47 each, $58.90. Now we just sell that. Easy money. Obviously, the more flower pots you have, the more money you can make out of this method. Option 3 is sending creeps on missions. This is by far the best way to make money, but it does take quite a bit of setup and resources to get started. Right, to get started with this, there's 4 items that you will need to build. 1 is your workbench. Right, so the workbench requires 2 wood, 2 scrap, and 1 cardboard. The next thing you need to build is a medium flower pot. Medium flower pot, which is here. So that's 2 ceramic, 2 wood, 1 aluminium sheet, and 1 nail. The next thing you need to build is a defibrator. I hope I'm saying that correctly. So to build that, you need 1 aluminium sheet, 3 scrap, 1 wood, and 1 nail. And the next thing you need to build is a bum shelter. Bum shelter, also under production, requires 1 aluminium sheet, 2 cardboard, and 1 wood. You will also need tobacco seeds. The best place I found to find these is from the pigeon poo, the guano, and then you'll also need 5 wood so that we can convert that into paper. Right, let's get started explaining the process. So you need to build the medium flower pots, which I've already done here, and then plant the tobacco seed. You might only start with 1 to start with. You won't be this far down, but we'll go through and plant the tobacco. Once again, you'll benefit from the skills green thumb here and the bountiful harvests. Right, while the tobacco is growing, you're going to need some wood. We need to go and take that over to our defibrators and put these in here and convert them into paper. Right, doesn't take very long. I think I've got no storage over here at the moment. As you can see, that creates paper. So 1 piece of wood creates 1 piece of paper. I've got a whole chest here, so you just grab some out of there. And then once the tobacco's finished growing, you'll harvest that and you'll end up getting tobacco. Now please remember, go to your crafting bench, or your workbench, and make sure that you actually create some more tobacco seeds. Otherwise you're going to go out and find some more, and that's just a pain in the ass. So once you've got that, you then actually want to make cigarettes. So we can make 20 cigarettes here with 5 paper and 5 tobacco. We'll craft that, and that gets added to our inventory. So we jump in and have a look. You can see we've got 20 cigarettes. Now that we've got the resource required, because we need this to pay the creeps so we can get the money, but now we actually need to work out how to hire a creep. Let's get started on that. In the game there are 2 factions, creeps and bugs. We belong to the creeps, and you need to get the creeps to work for us by rescuing them from the bugs. But before we can rescue them, we need to complete the quest called Respect Among Creeps. Once you've completed this quest, then you're able to rescue as many creeps as you can find. Now they do respawn at the same location, so you can keep going back to rescue them. To find them, you need to explore Bumsville until you find on the map a group of 3 or 4, normally 4, bugs surrounding a creep. I know there's one around the corner, so we'll just drive around here. So it looks like this. See how there's 4 guys surrounding a guy who's cowered in the corner. So that's the creep in the middle, and then the 4 guys. So what we need to do is we need to attack them. Now I've got fully fledged pigeonator, which makes things really easy. We just chuck that out there. We kill off the 4 guys. And now we've just rescued a creep. See, creep rescued, and that gains us 1 respect, which we use to hire a creep. We'll go and show that process now. Now that we have rescued a creep, the next step is to make sure we have the right skill learnt. It's called King of the Creeps. This doubles the amount of money we earn from each creep, so hugely important for this process. Next thing we need to do is build the bum shelter. I'm going to build one just here, just for purposes of this. But we go into production, grab the bum shelter. As I said, we need 1 aluminium sheet, 2 cardboard, and 1 wood. So we'll build that. Then once we've built it, interact with it. And as you can see, recruitment costs us 1 respect. For every creep that we rescue, we gain 1 respect. So in other words, we can get 1 creep every single time. So we'll do that, and we'll recruit a creep, and that's what puts him in here. After you've recruited the creep, let's interact with it and find out what we can do. There are 4 options. Gather scrap, gather cardboard, gather wood, and gather money. The one we're obviously interested in is gathering money. So let's look at that. And as you can see, it's going to cost us 1 cigarette, and it's going to return $5. It only takes about 30 seconds as well, so that's super impressive. As you can see here, I've got 12 bomb shelters. So I can just load up 12 missions, and after 30 seconds, I come and collect $60. Easy money. And remember, with those 20 cigarettes you make, that's $100 every single time. Alright, I hope this guide was helpful. Thank you for watching, and please remember to like, subscribe, or leave a comment, as it really does help me out.